Greetings, all. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Beautiful day. A little bit clouds, mountains, and shrouded in clouds today. Not as clear as yesterday, but still a beautiful day. You can see. Look at these trees around. The leaves on the trees, very green, beautiful. This is my place of starting my day off. When your day starts right, leave you balanced and strengthened for anything that will come up during the rest of the day. In my case, like, I come out here, listen to the sounds around me, sometimes look at the news, and just consider the world, people, the events. A couple of events that I've seen going on, even though I'm concerned about things that happen, say, in America and a place people call Europe, the Caribbean, Asia. Watch what's going on, because they all are interconnected. Events tend to have a ripple effect going around the world. It all starts in either between 1 and 3 places. Either in the US, China, Russia, and it kind of, you see the reaction of the other nations around the world to whatever is said or done in these 3 places. But one other thing, or one other place that you can sometimes see something affect the rest of the world is in Africa. And normally, when it begins in Africa, the effects of the world on the others in the world is well, watch it yourself and see. But some of the things I see coming out of Africa is like reaction to the rest of the world this time. Well, as always, it's not unusual. You have Nigeria, where Tinubu, the Mr. No Coops, the leader of the group who he wanted to attack Burkina Faso and Niger, Mali, because they threw out their old leaders. And this man is begging his army not to carry out a coup in Nigeria. Give us time to fix the problems. We know what the problems are, and you've got solutions. No, you don't. If you were going to fix the problems, you wouldn't be attacking or planning attacks and bringing sanctions against other nations who actually trying to fix the problem, and you trying to deter them, helping your old buddies, the other old men in that cause. You know what you're doing is wrong, but you're still trying to keep going in that direction. Trying to hold on to power just like the other old guy. Same thing going on in Senegal, Macky Sall. Trying to hold on to power, claiming that's democracy. But guess what? Shutting down the voting system so nobody can vote, so he can stay in power. What is that? Coup d'etat. Benin is going to borrow money. They say issue bonds, but it's the same thing. You borrow money from somebody and they're paying 8.375%. Do you know how much interest, how high that interest rate is? For a country like Benin, $750 million. They want to borrow for their budget. Do you know how big the budget Benin is? You look at the Benin budget and look at the money they borrow. It just boggles the mind. And him too, the leader of the state of Benin, is begging the Burkina Faso and Niger and Mali to stay in ECOWAS. He cannot control his country's economy. So many resources. He too wanted to declare war against the same three nations. The same three states that say, no, we don't want any more of this corrupt. The leader of Benin, after he joined the other leaders from Nigeria and Ghana and Senegal, said, hey, let's go in and fight a war against my brothers. Well, actually, they're not his brothers, because you wouldn't do that to your brother. He's trying to feed himself, stop people from stealing his money and people from being murdered by terrorists. And you want to go in and terrorize him further. That's not a brother. Ethiopia now, the IMF is telling them they have to float their currency. You know what happened when Ethiopia floats currency? It's going to destroy the country's economy. But suddenly the IMF is interested in that dam that they have. They're trying their best to keep Ethiopia from surviving. And that dam will play a very big part in it. But you see, they try to get Israel and Egypt and all that involved in that after America tried to stir up a civil war in the country. But guess what happened? Now you have Israel and Egypt and all the rest of the other nations there around that area involved in a war. So the IMF now is taking over the front man. Trying to keep Ethiopia from doing what is best for Ethiopia. these are just a few of the things that happen in Africa. You know, there's some other things going on too, like um, economy in Nigeria falling apart. Well, not is falling apart. They've been pushing Nigeria as this great um, rising economy. Ghana, same thing. But they're not. If you really look into Nigeria, you'll see the systemic problems that created by the leadership, you know, driving the young professionals out, the people who are going to change the system, make it better. They're driving them out. That's what happened all over Africa. The young that was supposed to start moving in to take over and change, make the African states better, being pushed out of the country into slavery in Europe. Just like our forefathers before that. All the ingenuity that we took to America and helped build England and America. If you look at all the patents that were made by black people who were not college educated, not even trained, you'll see that these men came off the plantation and went on to create machinery and that helped to put America in the spot of being number one in the world. If they had stayed in Africa, what could Africa be today? Anyway, I don't want to make this video too long. Hope you're enjoying your day wherever you are. Stay safe. Enjoy your day. Peace.